So I tried to shoot a vlog earlier when I was getting ready and putting makeup on, but I got a new camera and it turns out when I looked at the footage it was all blurry, so I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. But so yeah, I've been looking at ingredients more closely, and I have been relying on Environmental Working Group a lot throughout the last 10 years to help me decide, what cosmetics to purchase. And I'm still doing the same thing now, but I haven't actually looked deeper into each of those ingredients. For example, there's an ingredient called PEG 10 dimethicone that's in a lot of cosmetics. And I was like, well, what does it have? What does that ingredient have that score? And so as I was reading more about it, I was coming to realize that the byproduct that is made when this ingredient is being made are potentially cancerous. So when I read that and then I look at the ingredient is only rated a 3 out of 0 to 10, I'm like, but that seems like it should be a 10, right? If it causes like a cancerous byproduct. But then you look at studies. I try to look at that, but it's kind of daunting sometimes. So I try to look at research articles that summarize other research, and I scroll down to look at the conclusions. Just talking about this is making me tired. So anyway, I look at some other YouTubers who are also saying, these ingredients, they're in such a low dosage that it wouldn't be cancerous. And I'm thinking, well, how about you just use a different ingredient? Or how about you just buy a product that doesn't have that ingredient in it? Just to minimize the overall risk that you're putting on your body. Because we're layering on all these different products. It made me feel like, well, okay, I have to go back to the drawing board and not just rely on Environmental Working Group. They're a great resource. I'm still going to use them a lot. But I am taking a little step back to do my own research on the ingredients because I want to know exactly what I'm telling people. Even though I've been looking into clean beauty for like the last 10, 15 years, I'm still not an expert. And so I want to know at least a little bit more about what I'm talking about when I mention an ingredient. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on and say that I am going to try to vlog a little bit more while I'm doing this research so that I can just keep in touch with you guys along this process. Another thing that's been bothering me, the whole aging process is difficult. I know for me, it's a lot to get used to. It's expensive to get things like under eye filler, and it only lasts a few months. I'm noticing my concealer doesn't work as well. I'm trying out new, cleaner concealers than I've used in the past. I have been using this Derma Blend concealer for a while. It scores a 5 on Environmental Working Group, which is okay, but it's, even then, it doesn't cover the shadows. So it is a somewhat frustrating time right now. I know I'm not the only one going through this. Sometimes it feels like when I look in the mirror, it's like I'm looking at somebody else, I'm looking at an older version of me. And I don't always like it. Psychologically, I don't know what it is about my under eyes. It's just, it bugs me so bad. It really messes with my self-esteem. Big time. And I don't think people talk about that a lot. Like just one little thing like my under eyes. It's just a little bit exhausting to think about this stuff and be stressed out about it all the time. And I know I'm not the only one, which is why I'm making this video. So I hope that I wasn't too rambly and that you want to come along on this cleaner beauty journey with me. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.